All right, hey everybody. This was a very last minute stream because I just was in the mood, and the companion's out tonight. It's I was gonna do it because he's kind of in and out for his birthday week. I was gonna do it later this week, but realized that surfing is on later this week. It's the World Surf League. Competition in Teahupo'o, Tahiti, which is my favorite event. And with time zones, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to stream at the end of this week because I want to watch surfing on top of everything else I do. So decided, and Tuesday nights are usually poetry, but I decided that my schedule did need a little change because I've been in a weird funk. Also, there was a siren that was going off in my apartment complex that was bugging me, and I was like, I need something with headphones. For your sake, thankfully, that's been resolved, so you don't have to hear it. But yeah, so not much to announce other than to remind folks that I will be doing my first aerial student showcase August 16th at 8 p.m. in with Moxie Mischief Aerial Arts in Tyler Station. So if you are in my area, come out and see some cool aerials. I've been kicking my own ass, trying to put together this routine. So yeah, super excited. Can't think of anything else. I might try to stream again on Saturday, depending on how surfing and my other stuff goes on. But this is what I got planned for tonight for a little bit, and yeah, so let's relax on a Tuesday because kind of had a rough start to the week, and maybe some of y'all as well. So let's have some fun with Date Everything. Let me double check to make sure this is going okay because OBS is always weird. All right. So for any newcomers here, hi, I'm Annalie. Sorry, I didn't actually introduce myself because I never know who's coming in or not, but my name is Annalie. I'm a non-binary nerdless performer, student aerialist, sometime drag performer who is pretty new to gaming, and I decided that I was going to stream video games while playing as my partner because the only games I play are dating sims, and I think it's funny to play from his point of view instead of my own. So yeah, we're doing Date Everything. And last week we got a hate ending. It was kind of a bummer. I had a good laugh about it though, because I was saying something that was actually said to me in real life. He wasn't as harsh looking back, but yeah, told me poetry wasn't his thing, the way we told Washford that we're not into that poetry, and Washford reacted way more poorly than I did, IRL, obviously. So yeah, track record not so great for our player character, John. So I'm aiming to maybe remedy that today. The first thing, because we are playing the long game with Mateo, the blanket, and going around trying to find one of his lost inanimals. So, and we found another critter, so we're gonna talk to him about that.
When you find Mateo next, he has a visitor. Some sort of book man.
Book man.
Mateo, is he still missing?
Yeah, it's been days. We found one of his threads in the bathroom, but there hasn't been another sign of him yet. Do you think he might have gone back there? Maybe I should go check again.
I ran into Amir on my way over. There's no sign of him in either bathroom. I'm sorry, Mateo.
I just know something's wrong. He's never been gone this long. What if he got caught on something? He's already lost one of his threads. What if he unraveled? What if...
So our options are Mateo breathes. We're gonna find him okay. He died. Things can't die. It's all good. We're definitely not gonna say the second one. So.
And if we don't?
Aw.
Lyric, I can't go through this again.
Oh, Mateo.
We won't have to. Now that the human is able to speak with us, I'm sure they'll be able to help even better than we can.
Thanks, Lyric. I'll run through the list of leads again.
We're gonna find him. Chin up, my snuggle buddy.
Oh, snuggle buddy. Anything from Lyric? Did any of your leads pan out? Hello, I'm here. We kind of just overheard their conversation, so this sounds a bit rude, even though I think we've got something for him. So I'm gonna say, did any of your leads pan out?
Nope. Another bust.
Oh, Mateo.
And that list is only getting shorter.
Well, this little guy should cheer you up.
Another one of Davy's threads? What in the Chanel is going on with him?
I think he's leaving them on purpose, or whatever it is, it's definitely deliberate. Let's say that one, because do we have a sign? No, I'm very oblivious, so I didn't catch on, but yeah, I guess he's leaving.
What makes you say that?
Oh, Mateo. So every time I think he's like talking about a thread, I assume he's seen the animal, and I guess he has not. So yeah. So looks like there's something else with the thread. So looks like Davy made another friend.
A springtail? Do you know how tough these little guys are to catch? That's impressive.
Davy did all the work. I just showed up. I'd call it more luck than anything. Well, I don't think we know for sure that Davy is leaving it, even if that is like our suspicion. So I'd call it more luck.
Give yourself some credit. Handling in animals can be tricky, and it looks like you have a knack for it. Now, what should we call you?
Something artsy, something punny, something mechanical. We love a good pun. A good punny name.
Who doesn't love a good pun? You definitely look like a little jokester to me. Well, since you're already a springtail, how about summer?
Aw, Mateo's like me, kind of taking the kind of like multi-step approach to names.
Are you up for looking into another lead?
Give me what you got. Lay it on me. Guess I have no choice, huh? Give me what you got.
Stepford and Shelley were complaining about a weird rustling in the gym closet recently. I didn't think much about it since the gym is all the way across the house from where we found the other signs of Davy, but if Davy really is leaving clues, maybe whatever Davy is trying to lead us to is up there. Worth checking out at least, right? I was starting to feel a little hopeless earlier, but now I really think we're onto something. You've been a big help. I can't thank you enough. It means a lot to me that I'm not the only one out there looking for him. Oh yeah, Summer, let's go meet your new friends.
Aw. I love Mateo, and I really enjoy his storyline because it is, as somebody who's been a little bit involved in animal rescue, like it takes a lot of heart and it takes a lot out of you. So Mateo's worry is just very real, and yeah, I really feel for him. Never lost any animal, thankfully. I found somebody's lost animal, but I also have had strays that I've trapped, neutered, and returned just not come back, and that sort of bummed me out and always made me kind of wonder what was going on. Let's see, so we do need to look into the gym. I'm gonna check the data deck to see if we've got any other unfinished business. Okay, we have talked to Shelley, so moving on to her. Yeah, River, we had a very awkward interaction. Eddie put us to work. Mateo. Oh yeah, Cam. Faria was very interesting. Kind of watched Penelope go off on some awkward dates, so I might check back in with her. Met the Hanks. So I've been saying Mateo and Eddie are the characters most like me, but actually Hank number 2 is definitely also me. Yeah, Washford was our hate ending. Drysdale, we just met him, so I'm a little curious as to how like our interactions will be, knowing that like we got a hate with Washford. Henry who being a little coy, like hung out. We should probably check back on with Harper and Dirk. So, and then yeah, we did make good progress with Shadow Lord. He was very sweet. I like him. And yeah, Reggie. Super lavish. So yeah, I think we haven't visited Harper and Dirk for a while. Let's see. What they're doing.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again.
No.
A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing. Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too!
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start! Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you!
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you!
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Ouch, Dirk.
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
You okay, buddy? You really deserve better than this, and that's what happens when you cheat. I don't think Dirk is cheating. Harper is... Unfortunately, I have kind of very similar toxic traits as Harper, so Harper's being... We did find out that she's got weird anxiety and, like, possessiveness, so... and is hung up over her Chappie the chapstick. So I think we're gonna say you okay, because he's...
Not really.
I don't want to, like, take sides.
None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
You sound like you could use a good listener about now. You're not gonna start talking to me about your relationship, are you? For God, you two could really use a therapist. Like, oh man. Like, I know I'm less blunt, I think, playing as my partner. He's a bit more blunt, but I don't know if he is to, like, strangers, but I do feel like maybe you'd be like, okay, you two could really just...
Nah, you'll do fine.
Dirk. So yeah, we played therapy with Hartford now.
Dirk leans against the wall,
Our turn with
folding
Dirk.
his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place.
It's kind of our fault.
Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back. But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
You sound a little bitter. Do you resent Chappie? You think she was wrong to be happy? Do you resent Chappie?
Well, yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth. You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
Is it true you ignore her when you're clean? Oh, hi, Pedro. What is this about? You cheating with the Hanks? Are you punishing Harper when you're away from her? I don't like any of these because they're kind of leading him on. And this sub me in thing. It's like, is this Dirk's quotations or did Harper actually say that? I guess because I do want to know more about, or I guess since we are talking about Harper, say what's this about you cheating with the Hanks?
Don't tell me you believe her lies. I don't do anything to her, so she has to make things up to get back at me. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper. And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed.
Pietro.
I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her. When I'm, you know, like this.
Dirk.
She starts in on all that Dirky shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me.
Pietro. Okay, I'm gonna make room for you to sit so I can still game. Pietro, buddy. No. Everybody loves you.
It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
Well, maybe if you actually talk to her. Are the good times really worth the bad ones? If she's going to accuse you, maybe you should cheat on her. Definitely not the last one. Pietro. Are the good times really worth all the bad ones?
I mean, no. But I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom,
Oh,
you know?
no.
She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
Quality seams are important. She sounds lovely. You're lucky. So that's where you got your good looks from. Well, I did say that quality seems are important, so I think this is a weird time to kind of flirt, but also, yeah, cool. Let's do it.
Thank you. She was a beautiful loom. But free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now.
Okay, so Dirk definitely needs to go through a lot of therapy. Why haven't you seen her? Where is she now? What happened to her? That's where she is. Where is she now? Why haven't you seen her is not a question, I think. Actually, neither I nor the companion would ask.
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
Oh. So maybe Harper makes you feel like, for better or worse, she's giving you something more than just love. I'm starting to see how this fits in with Harper now. What all this psychopath will have to do with Harper. Let's go with the first one.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
Oh, that was kind of rough. Like I said, both of them really need like an actual therapist. People don't do this to your friends. Obviously a good friend or partner will listen to you, but there are certain things that you should really have a professional help get you over. And there is no shame to therapy, I think. Like, I see a therapist and it's done a lot of good. So I think we're gonna go to the breaker box, and then maybe we'll investigate the gym.
You find the breaker box closed, looking almost abandoned. There is still a loneliness about it, though. The impression isn't lessened by the image of Eddie inside at the bar, twirling a cocktail glass in his hand.
Interesting. I thought for sure after yesterday you'd change your mind.
So, Eddie, I know you made us work, but we're gonna stick around.
But here you are. Again.
Everything hurts and I slept forever, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun learning how to do stuff. At this point, I'm sticking around to spite you. This isn't me answer. This is
Ooh, is that a challenge? I'm sure I could dig up something more difficult for today if you'd like.
Listen, Eddie, we are fit people. We can handle it. Bring it on, I can take it. Good, yesterday was too easy anyway. Bring it on. Aw, smiling.
Is that so? I guess only being nearly electrocuted wasn't exciting enough for you. I'll try not to slow you down with safety gloves this time.
Did we get those? I thought we fell. I guess we almost got electrocuted and then we fell. So, yeah, a little bit of danger. Probably, we're technically not qualified, but it's fine. Hey, that one wasn't my fault. You're really enjoying this. Yeah, we're gonna push them.
Immensely. Why don't we start with fixing that loose floorboard,
Yeah.
Before you trip over it?
Gonna remind us about that.
Again?
Eddie remains a semi-patient, semi-competent teacher, and you help as best you can.
I find it very amusing that the narrator is also throwing a little shade on Eddie. Because it's just like, Eddie's not the greatest teacher in the world, which, valid, not everybody's a great teacher, but semi-competent. I'm pretty sure Eddie is very competent at what he does. He's just overwhelmed.
You notice he does not leave you alone this time. He won't admit it, but you can feel that he is concerned for your safety. There's a tiny bit of warmth peeking through that cold exterior.
Almost done. Hand me the pliers. Whew, it's getting late. I can finish up this set myself. Why don't you go get some rest?
And give you the satisfaction of saying I left early? No way. I don't have anywhere else to be. I'll help until it's done. Ah, jeez, thank God. Bye. Yeah, no, we're not.
Suit yourself.
It's fun to watch Eddie work. There's a real satisfaction in seeing just how dedicated he is, how skilled his hands are. But this time, there are sparks in the current. By the time he's finishing up, he looks exhausted. With a heavy breath, he seals off the final wire and sets the pliers down.
Drink?
Wait, for real? Me? Or yeah. We've been kind of confident going in, so yeah.
I'll make it.
With not a wasted movement, Eddie puts together whiskey, egg white, lemon, and sugar into a shaker.
Hey, try this. Whiskey sour. Well?
Joe, why are you please down? Bro, we are doing important things. Should have come up during Mateo's path. This is perfect, not bad. What's yours? So what's yours? This is what Volt made for me. I was thinking about that. I was like, this is what Volt made for me, but that's a weird thing to say. So I personally don't drink. I think I mentioned the companion. I don't think he's had a whiskey sour, and I keep like planting that idea in his head. The next time we have friends who may have the supplies, because I think that's something he would enjoy.
Of course it is. It's easy to do what you've always done. Nothing more than that.
You were tired. You didn't need to make us.
You've done a decent job the last couple of days. More than decent, actually. Thanks to you, I'm finally caught up on all the big power drains around here.
Really? We did it all. So Vault should be good now. That's great. I'm just imagining, because like I said, I'm very much Eddie and Vault bring up memories of when I was a producer. So although I objectively think Vault is attractive, because of the showbiz associations, like I don't thirst for him the way like I think everybody else has. Like I just can't. I am so much an Eddie, and I know like fandom loves their boyfriends, like, or at least whatever weird relationship they got. They are/were, but Volt reminds me of certain people, so I cannot be into him. Even though, like I said, I do think he's like objectively hot. And kind of Eddie is so much me that I was like, oh, I must protect you. You are pre-2020 Hana. Do not make the same mistakes that I did. Really, I don't think we did it all, but we're gonna say that.
There's still a few things that need to be done, the day-to-day maintenance, but yeah, you did it. Volt and the club should have everything they need for now.
Yeah, I haven't been going on about Eddie and Volt to the companion, and he finally like saw Volt, and he's like, yeah, no, his design, Volt's design is sick. I totally get it. Yeah, what about you? Right? Well, that's why I came here. We figure out what's up with Eddie.
What about me? You came here to help Volt, and you did.
Oh, see, totally like me.
So now you can get back to whatever it is you do when you're not invading my space.
Oh, we're back to the tsundere. Can I still come by and help? The day-to-day stuff sounds fun, or you're right, I can also see it. That's so mean. Just be like, okay, peace out, bye. But some people are like that. No, we're gonna.
What? Why would you want to do that?
What can I say? Maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment. Why is it so hard for you to believe I actually like spending time with you? I feel like this is something that's also actually been said to me in real life. Oh, I love it when he blushes.
I guess because no one has before.
Oh, Eddie. Eddie, I know how you feel. Like I said, I am so protective of Eddie and Mateo because of very similar experiences I've had, and both mean so well and are like running themselves ragged.
But hey, it's your time. If you want to waste it here, I can't stop you.
Something about Eddie's tone. This is more than the usual tired standoffishness. You notice a small tremor in his hand. He shoves his hand into his pocket and looks away.
Oh, yeah, like these hints that Eddie is not okay, like on a big level, not just he's tired, is interesting and gonna be a little bit difficult to, I think, reveal.
Well, at least now you can get back to the crowd and the shows and whatever with Volt.
Thought about that, I guess so, yeah. Or I'm looking forward to it. I really well, I mean, it came into work, so do that.
Yeah, Volt always puts on a good show. Who could resist, right?
I'm the one who loves the shows. Companion no longer goes to shows, so that's actually like
You'll have a good time, I'm sure.
We'd rather hang out with Eddie. Yeah, for sure. Have you seen him? If three's a real party, though, fun. Alright, you're not coming? I mean, he's gonna be around, but yeah, this will ask.
I already told you, big crowds aren't really my thing.
That is, I think, the one aspect where I differ. I actually like crowds, and it's because I can lurk and people will not notice me. Like, I do like attention, but also I struggle with the middle interaction, that small talk and like small gatherings, and that's where my autistic burnout actually comes from, is the more small intimate gatherings, and unless I can like info dump or it's just really familiar people, that's what exhausts me the most. I can do the very like superficial level, hey, it's good to see you, what a great show kind of chatter, or at a show, which I did at the final King of Drag launch party. I just lurked in a corner most of the evening until I was like, okay, I need to actually make the rounds and say hi. But yeah, so Eddie is a corner lurker. I get the feeling like, yeah, that's why he's at the bar.
I do better on my own.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'll only slow you down.
Oh, you're shutting us off.
Oh, and it would be for the best if you didn't mention any of this to Volt. Especially if you want to keep coming around.
That sounds a little ominous. And why is that? I might not want to come back anyway. Wait, I can't tell him anything? What's their answer?
Volt can be protective when it comes to this place, to what we do. It's a point of pride for him. If he found out you'd been helping, and that's why the power suddenly stabilized, it would probably hurt him. A lot.
Oh, I appreciate how, considerate Eddie is.
So for now, let's just keep it between us, okay?
There's gotta be more to it than that. and it's just to avoid hurting Volt. Nothing to do with you. Yeah, I was gonna say. Push him just a little bit, or at least we'll push him more directly.
What does that mean?
You feel guilty about falling behind with the stuff, don't you? You don't want Volt to think you can't do your job. I feel like, as someone who is an Eddie, I would not want to be called out for either one, but, I think we'll say, yeah.
Fine, whatever. Yes, okay?
Oh, see, this is how I would react.
If he knew what was really going on, he'd probably be pretty upset with me, too.
Because he doesn't want you to overexert yourself.
I don't want that either.
I can't tell if you two are friends or if you hate each other. I don't think just like based on the interactions you think they hate each other. Like I said, they clearly have a close relationship. As the fandom loves portraying them as boyfriends. We'll see. So yeah, say what you really hear.
Our relationship is complicated. He was there for me during a really dark time. He took care of me. I owe it to him to do the same.
Aw, Eddie.
Can you help me do that or not?
I really don't like lying, but I don't want to hurt anyone either. Okay, just between us. I totally will protect a friendship. Hell yes. Or you need to come clean, man. This is insane. I don't think like we would want him to come clean, but clearly we don't know the extent of what how this relationship plays out. So I think I'll just say this because we are the interloper here, even if we are trying to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Eddie's exhaustion doesn't lift as you finish your drinks, but through the silence you feel a companionship flourish, quiet though it may be. As you walk out, you can still see the tired, grateful smile on Eddie's face long after you're gone.
We'll save it for personal experience, Eddie. Do not hold it in. So we haven't met Stepford yet, but I think we're gonna talk to Shelly first, and then because usually what I've kind of realized is that if you haven't met somebody, you have to go through their intro dialogue, and then you can get whatever like mission you're on, the inter-object reaction. So we've talked to Shelly. We'll go with her first.
Hi. You got big I have a question vibes right now.
Actually, I'm here looking for Davy. Have you seen him?
Nah, but maybe that explains that weird noise the other day. I was helping Stepford get his lift on, and it was going great. But then we started hearing these weird noises from the closet. I'm not gonna lie, I was real scared, buddy. But Stepford was even more scared. So I just yelled the fear right out of him, and then we finished our set.
Yelp the fear right out of him is an amazing phrase. And see, I love Shelly. I don't know what her deal is. We had a very weird interaction. I get the feeling she and I are both autistic, but I don't actually know. But yeah, Yelp the fear right out of him is amazing.
It's hard being brave for your friends, but I couldn't let him suffer. You need me to yell the fear out of you too?
I'm good, but thanks. That's all I need.
Cool. Anytime you need a little cheering up, I'll be here.
So yeah, I think it just because we've not met Stepford. Let's talk to Stepford.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face, Stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
True. Don't mind me, I'm just watching. Hey there, hot stuff, or what you use as a conditioner. Don't mind me, I'm just watching.
Oh, yes. I am rather worth taking a look at, aren't I? I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service.
He's one of those hot guys. He's hot.
I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
What are you trophy of exactly? I'm John, nice to meet you. We're sorry, we're sick.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one.
Actually, I'm a bit of a loser. That would be my own response, but we're gonna. I think we gotta charge in with some confidence. Most definitely.
Nice to meet another champion. So, what brings you around these parts?
Thought I might exercise a little. Just checking in on things. I was hoping to meet a handsome punk actually. If it wasn't late at night, I would say exercise. But I think since it's like midnight, I say just checking in on things.
Well, everything's going along well here. First place and all that. As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
Oh my.
Got a tan.
What was that sound? Okay. Another red shirt is a DLC thing. But yeah, huh? Okay, check messages.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers. This is going to be more lore, isn't it?
Lore? No, it's incredibly important and compelling background information that is necessary to understand the current situation. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David, David.
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you sold them?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
I find it interesting that this kind of happens after we, I guess, unlock certain things. But it's like, it's at the end of the day. What store is open at midnight? Okay, yeah, because I was like, I can't remember who Sandy was. Yeah. So, every streamer I've seen has been like, what the hell kind of things could you do with the Dateviators, like military-wise? And, like, obviously you're not really supposed to put much thought into it, but I can't help it. But it gets really dark if we actually think about it, because, yeah, like my first thought was like, you're gonna make soldiers, but and not gonna go into really, really dark territory. But if you think about like imperialism and what countries did during war, then yeah, like this awful, awful thing. So yeah, I'm super glad the date readers were stolen. And I know like that line is just supposed to be like a jab at America, but holy crap, it gets dark when you think about it. Okay, so I think now that it's laid out, I'll actually look in the closet because I bet there's another thingy. I wonder if that's what it is.
The strings in the gym closet appear before you in a more canid form. Surely this is the tassel hound you've been on the lookout for. It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
Oh. Wonder if that is Davy. Unfortunately, we cannot talk to Mateo again. Let's actually check in with Penelope. Things kind of did not end well because we didn't help her out on the last date.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay!
So I take it your date with Shelly didn't go well. Aristotle really knew his shit. Do you ever come up with your own ideas? We want to start with the bad news, but it's encouraging.
He did. That's why they paid him the big bucks to say that stuff. That's besides the point. My date with Shelly was awful! It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner. She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness, and that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone.
Okay, so that's some insight into Shelly. She was right, she couldn't be more wrong. She had a babe like you on a date and cried the whole time.
She definitely cried the whole time. I gave her all the motivational quotes I had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, "It's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone," Spark Cuban.
Spark Cuban. It's like, I'm in Dallas, so this is funny, but I'm also just like, I
definitely would have cheered up. But I guess we can't all be me. So, Shelly, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here. And it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection. Not at all, because he was, like, around.
Okay. That would be a pretty bad reason to date someone. If that's all it takes, I'm around and alive too. I don't know if I believe you. I feel like the first one's kind of harsh, even though let's do the. Let's call her out on it.
Hey, I don't know if I like your tone. If you don't create a great, rewarding place for people to work, they won't do great work. Ari, I'm gonna need you to create a great and rewarding place for me to work, buddy.
Okay, but Penelope, you heard of toxic positivity?
Turn that hateration into love and positivity.
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
Oh my god, Chance! How long have you been standing there?
He's at D20.
Oh there, fairest maiden. Art thou ready for our date?
Are you dating or LARPing? You better treat her right, or this is sad even for you. I'm not sad. We love a good nerd. Actually, I ship this. I ship this a lot.
How else does one treat a maiden? Never fear. She is in good hands.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good date.
This is a date?
Oh no. Oh no. Chance, are you like me?
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
Did she tell him that made him? Did she just say want to hang? Cause, as somebody on the asexual spectrum, if you say you want to hang, and also if you're autistic, you know, maybe he took it as like, let's hang, but Penelope, like, I really want this to work out for I love Chance, but yeah, this is not a great start.
There! See? A real date. Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience.
No, Penelope, don't do this. I've seen this happen. I've also been the weird, like, cockwalk when a friend wanted to friend zone a person after, like, kind of hanging out with that person. It's weird. Don't do that, people. Don't bring your ace friend over as a third wheel so you can friend zone the person at the end of the date. This was also like somebody who did turn out to be very manipulative, so probably should have been a sign.
This is gonna be the one.
Also, don't take people out of convenience. Like, sometimes, you know, you do end up finding things in common, but yeah, don't. That was something I wish I had more self-awareness about in college, where we had a rude boyfriend. I think that's like not nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check.
Chance.
This is gonna be truly excellent.
I'll leave you to it. I'll see myself out and drop a smoke bomb in a state. Leave you to it.
Help!
You leave them to it.
No. Oh no, Penelope, give him a chance. Give Chance a chance. Even though maybe they're just not compatible, because unfortunately there are people who are not nerdy, and that's always a bummer. Oh, you know who I want to talk to? And I probably could talk to him in the other room, but you know, we haven't been in here.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your
Lucinda.
way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Tell me your desires.
Can you go to your fantasy chamber? I want to know more about you. How else are you supposedly the best? She makes us horny, but I want to know a little more about it.
I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
Sure, I guess you're more than a dateable object. You're better. You're the super sexy one who loves me. Well, maybe a little quick on that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm just that little bit better. You've heard me go on and on about it already. But, you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
No, you're doing great. Yeah, a little. You're more nervous than I am. You're doing great.
Yeah, ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. I'm just...
Oh, she's losing
It's
her
always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are.
This is so true. Like, big secret of the burlesque world, a lot of us are actually awkward. We just, and this is also why I feel like there's a long conversation about burlesque and sex work, and burlesque has boundaries and is privileged that way. So I don't think it is exactly the same as people who engage in sex work. I think we come from a much more privileged position because the boundaries are way firmer.
This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
Oh. You're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
Oh.
And with that, she is gone.
Oh, so she doesn't really like talking about herself, which, is hard sometimes.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Oh, when he's upset, it's like frosty. Just saying hi. Sorry, did I scare you? Feels like I've already done something wrong here. This is hard, did I scare you?
Yes! You scared me. Don't you know who you are? What you are to me? I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't, not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Oh, we met another awkward person, and I like to think of not as dramatic as that, but he's also another poet. Who do we want to talk to that we haven't? It's harder to find Shadow Lord, but I always feel like that kind of appropriate.
There's a strange heaviness to Shadow Lord today. He's not his usual dark, cheery self.
Dark tidings, Penumbra. The news I carry may be troubling to you.
What is it?
I have found the final armament piece.
That's great. You don't sound happy.
Once I don it, my true power will be unleashed. With that, my final form shall be revealed. You may be surprised by who I become.
You're yelling at me, so after we're done with this, I have to go feed Brian food. You're still my friend Shadow, 2 years worse. Well, we're not trying to friend him, Shadow, so...
Shadow Lord bows his head, falling silent for a few moments before he begins his incantation.
The die is cast. Let us begin. The whispers of the void, heed my call. Bend to my will and reforge my soul. Let darkness incarnate reign supreme once more!
Shadow Lord vanishes from your view with a flash of black smoke.
Whoa.
The Shadow Lord you once knew is gone, replaced by what appears to be...
It is complete.
Some nerd?
Oh, we love nerds. We're all nerds here. Shadow, who are you?
as I suspected. You wouldn't recognize my form as it is now. It's me. It's me. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. But my real name is Skips.
Oh. Skips. Honestly, that sounds cool. Okay, not gonna.
Skips Shadley.
Oh.
I'm sorry for disguising myself, Penumbra. I thought you wouldn't take me seriously if I appeared to you like this.
I don't know if we took him seriously after finding out his name, but you know, Skips, as a small, young-looking person, I really relate to you with that. I mean, your other appearance was one thing, but this...
It's a lot, huh? Do you have any questions?
I have so many questions.
Like deja vu? What do you want to know?
Who's Shadow Lord then? Who Skips? That sounds like an existential question. Who was Lunar Knight? So was the Great Cataclysm a lie? Who was Shadow Lord then?
It's a handle.
Okay, fair.
You know, like online name?
You're a VTuber.
My friends and I would chat with each other online using Dim.
Ah, Dim. What's Dim?
Oh, DOL Instant Messenger.
Oh, wow. I actually never had AIM. I was in the era of AIM, but did not have it. Okay, what's DOL?
Darkness Online. Are you too young to know what that is?
No, sir. I was on, I also was not on, what's the goth MySpace? Was it like Vampire Freaks? I always wanted to, but then I was like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm a poser. So, actually. So, your shadow gatherings were all just online chat. You're not too young. We're too old for that.
Yep.
No.
I wasn't kidding when I said Shadow Lord was a popular name.
Oh, okay.
You know how many shades are out there?
But you're a darkness, right?
We're all darkness. Some work in collectives, while some occupy a whole house to themselves.
Oh, I like this concept. So, you know, there are multitudes, because he is a shadow, and there are many shadows out there. Who was Lunar Knight?
His name was Benji. Is Benji. He's the one who invited me to the group.
The group?
The chat room. He was really encouraging with everyone's roleplay. Especially mine.
Did you ever meet in real life?
Yes, it was nice. There was an eclipse and we were able to join our forms. I hope wherever he is, he's happy.
No, it's very mature of you. He probably misses you too. You know, we kind of said this about him, Shadow Lord last session, so yeah, I think it's really mature that he accepted that whatever past relationships have happened, it doesn't involve him anymore.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of time to think about it. I still get bummed out though, but that's just my mind taking negative nosedives every now and then.
I'll skip. Maybe more like you, man. I hear ya.
I figured you would. That's my real name. Skips Shadley.
So this is really...
Yep. Told you you'd hate it.
That is rude, and we do not use that kind of language. So I didn't say that.
I'm not actually the Lord of all shadows.
I noticed.
My friends and I love roleplaying, so we made characters to chat as.
Any elements?
Not real. But wasn't it nice feeling like you were making progress?
Okay, not gonna lie, that was kind of cute. I do do more social interactions were like that. What was the point of the rituals then?
I was excited to talk to someone again.
Oh. I'm gonna cry. This is so cute. I don't know if Skip would be the kind of person to be cute with a bow.
Sorry.
Oh, they're fine. The shadow beings just hang out in the dark and chat online.
All shadows are imitations of something, or someone.
Oh, I like that concept.
For me, it's this globe I found. When I joined with it, I thought it would help me take over the world.
That's such a weird way to phrase it. Like, I want to know more, but I don't want to call him out for lying. Because I don't think it was a lie. I think, yeah, they left it in. You know, I'm going to say I think I get it now. Because, you know that the friend group ended.
So, are you mad at me?
No, I don't think so. I don't even think, because he never really lied about who he was, just he had a different form. Like I was joking, he's a VTuber. Yeah, this was his online handle, so no.
Cool. Do you still want to hang out with me?
Of course. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that makes me happy.
So what do you want to do?
We can do whatever. Chat, play hangman, chill. After all, we don't have to worry about time anymore.
Why is that?
Well, because I'm going to turn you into a shadow.
I'm sorry? Oh, what?
Now that I'm up to full power, I can reconfigure you. That way, we'll be together forever.
I get the feeling he's joking, but also something. I thought the armor thing was made up. You can't just turn me into darkness.
Yeah, but the powers of darkness are very real.
Very casual about this.
Now, become untethered and enter the void.
Not like this.
It'll be fine. You're not like the others. You won't leave me like they did. Like Benji did. And we'll be together forever.
You like secretly yawned at it.
Trust me.
Okay, shadow time. We need to move on. I can't do something that makes no sense. You know, like I said, I think he's kind of joking about it. Like, I think we're gonna keep playing with it. Like, we've been kind of playing along, so let's do it.
Oh, you chose correctly. Now, let the dark ritual commence.
Skips holds his hand out to you.
Penumbra, join hands with me.
You take his hand as directed. It's hard to tell, but you could swear you see a blush spread across his cheeks.
Ooh, excellent. Be untethered from the warmth of light and submit thy soul to the chill of night. Be one with the darkness.
Innuendo, isn't it? I had a suspicion.
Skip's grand incantation ends, but there's no puff of smoke or flash of light. You certainly don't feel any different.
I think the feel is dancing around. Did it work? I thought as much. Guess I can't be a shadow.
This can't be. Why isn't it working? Aren't you fully attuned with the shadows? No, that's not right. If you can't become a shadow, how can we truly be together?
It's fine. I have a life too. Okay, so he was serious. Okay, I thought he was like playing along with this, but I guess we're also like he's never had a human to interact with.
For you, it is. You have so many other friends to talk to. I only have you.
Oh, what do you?
Why do you have to go in the morning? Why can't you just stay and be with me?
Oh, okay. So Skips has a little bit of Harper insecurity. That's okay. So I was like, oh. I was thinking, oh, we scored with the Shadow Lord, but no, he requires a bit more work. Okay, so I'm going to go feed Pietro because he is pitching a fit in his own way, and we'll be back. We'll probably play through maybe one more day. Yeah, trying to be very empathic towards Skips because I think he is trying to move on, but stuff like that really hurts. And so he's probably another object who could use some therapy. There's a lot of things in this house that could use a lot of therapy, but yeah, I still think that maybe he's a little bit nervous and Harper. Okay, so we went to the Hanks. Let's chat with them.
Yo, yo, yo! Homie's back in the house! The dope daredevil, the radical risk taker, the bossin' border!
Bossin' border.
Make yourself comfortable, gorgeous.
I cannot stand Hank. One person in my life who can be that creepy, and we're playing as him right now. But yeah, I do enjoy that they do have personality. It's just 3. Why are you so? Can stay away from you guys. Thanks. Shoot, I ended up in the closet again. Couldn't stay away from me.
Right? Isn't the adrenaline so addicting? Pump it into my throbbing veins!
I like 4. 4's kind of a golden retriever. Knows how to head empty.
Anyway, don't mind us, Broseph. We're just inspecting our equipment for today's epic outing. It's gonna be so freaking epic, dog! Got any equipment you need us to inspect? I promise we're very thorough.
No, bro. You can inspect my equipment anytime. Because I am curious what happens if a Hank number 3 goes up against a Hank number 3.
Oh, we'll be more than happy to check everything out. Don't you worry. Gotta make sure all your gear is in optimal condition. Safety slaps! Snap, look at the time. We better get ready ASAP if we're gonna catch the good thermals, fam.
Where are you Hanks off to today? Supplies to be.
Paragliding, homie. It is an exhilarating pursuit, allowing us to soar through the skies like Stickerus himself, feeling the rush of the wind as it caresses your face. High key slaps, dog!
Sounds epic. If you say so. Didn't Stickers die? Let's do that.
Oh, Stickers definitely died.
Oh, there you go, number 2.
From too much Riz! It's gonna be totally worth it.
I don't think your buddy agrees.
Even though we might not all come back. Haha, no, we're definitely all gonna come back. What a kidder. Red Bull would never have us do something dangerous.
Guys, I'm starting to get a little concerned. Why not? Wait, some of you might not come back. Yeah, because they've been talking about not coming back.
Man, don't listen to Hank's number 2. He's just a nervous party pooper.
But he's so cute. You're so valid though. Sounds like his anxiety is kind of warranted. Aren't you more concerned?
Because Red Bull understands our value holistically as a team. And there's no team if something dangerous happens to one of us. We're irreplaceable! Except for Hank's number 6, and Hank's number 7, and Hank's number 8.
Bro. Wait, what? How many Hanks were there originally? Sounds like you kind of are replaceable. This is an interesting thing because, as I mentioned, I have friends who are pro action sports athletes, and yeah, I don't think their companies are as like shitty as to like push them to do something more dangerous, but they've been dropped for, you know, not creating content, or, you know, just right now because money is tight everywhere and the economy sucks. Like the companies, for one reason or another, end up dropping someone that they deem, you know, will sell, you know, whatever it is, boards, gear, drinks, which super sucks. Like even multiple Olympic gold medals Chloe Kim got dropped by Burton, the biggest snowboard company, and it was because she said she got burnt out by snowboarding, and it was kind of controversial in the scene. So I don't think we want to drop that kind of bomb, but yeah, because we're like, wait, what?
Look, sometimes you and 7 of your friends go air duct luging or extreme hot dog eating, and only 5 of you come back. That's totally normal!
So, again, like, it is normal, unfortunately, that in some action sports you do lose people, but it's terrible. I don't think so. I do not enjoy being pigeonholed into answers that I personally know that that's not true. It's very hard for me to step outside of a non-action sports enthusiast's mind because I am so ingrained in it. So I actually don't know how like the companion would react. But I don't like my own personal response. I would have been like, no, I don't enjoy being pigeonholed. Like I would have said something else.
It's normal.
It's also how I feel about that adrenaline junkies line where action sports athletes don't like being called adrenaline junkies. Where they're much more calculated in what they do. It's just they also accept the inevitability that the chance that somebody could die because what they do is dangerous. Like it's part of that calculation.
Look, we don't know what kind of Discord you're trying to set up here, bro. Our sponsor would never let something bad happen to us because they value our individual contributions to this team. Well, they value something.
Too.
Did you get what we're spitting, dog?
Like 80%. A bit chillax dude's just asking questions. Just asking questions.
You care. And we see that, homie. Facts! So what do you say, brah? Gonna come paraglide with us? Or sit it out like some kind of lame-o?
No, we're gonna join them, but if only because I feel like Hank number 2 needs like a reassuring friend right now.
Hella dope! Make sure you're totally pumped and ready to push yourself to the limit!
I will say at least, like, paragliding is a little bit more chill than some other things that maybe they're doing.
Forget your fears and let the rush of adrenaline fuel your flight!
I know that paragliding is what Hank gliding was, but oh no, parrot. No, seriously, not my realm of action sports, but paragliding. Assuming they're not base jumping. See, that I would be a little more concerned about.
Let's go catch some epic thermals, playa!
Okay. Hope Hank number 2 is feeling better, because he did not, like, ever stop looking concerned. And I know that's just, he's an anxious one. But okay, we gotta get ourselves to Mateo.
Mateo has been searching for so long you've nearly given up hope. But then...
Davy!
We never gave up.
Davy leaps into Mateo's arms, and the two enjoy a touching reunion.
That's Davy.
Woof! Woof! Oh, Davy, you're back! You had us all worried! What's gotten into you, huh, bud? Taking off like that? Oh, I can't believe you found him!
It's more like he found me, and just followed the clues. Yeah, I would say we found the clues because they were important. And
you did a good job leading us to those strays, Davy. Very clever. Is that what this was all about? You've been out trying to be a rescue hound all by yourself? Ruff, ruff, ruff. I'm guessing he had another friend with him when you found him?
Another doggo. He did. It looked like he was protecting them. Yeah, but this one was caught under a box.
They were trapped and you didn't want to leave them behind. You really are a rescue hound. That's my good boy. All right, let's take a look at your new friend, huh? See what kind of shape they're in. Hey, little guy, come on out. It's okay. I'm not gonna... Stitch? Is that really you?
A little bit scrumpy looking now that I see.
Stitch!
This is the one you lost. Looks like you already know this one.
Stitch is my little troublemaker. He was always falling off to chase things around the house. That's the problem with Freyhounds. There isn't a stitch they can't slip through. And trust me, I tried them all. That's how he got his name, isn't it, buddy? But one day, he took off and never came back. I tore the house apart trying to find him. That's when I realized just how many strays there were around the house. All of them, just like Stitch. Lost and alone. So I started the rescue. And I just kept searching for Stitch and for any other animals that needed help. When Davy disappeared, I thought it was happening all over again. All that time I dedicated to looking after them, and I still let one slip away.
I really don't think you did anything wrong. You can't blame yourself. That's such a mean answer. Like, what the hell? And I know it's to get the hate response, but like, I did the same thing Mateo did. Like, I have some unhealthy social media habits, but because I cannot be as involved in rescue as I would like, one of the few things I can do is just share posts about animals looking for homes and, you know, going to the shelter where I volunteer and take pictures and post about the dogs and cats I meet. And some of that was driven by the one cat. I wanted to make my third cat and could not because he tested positive for feline leukemia, and I was very distraught. It was during a phase where intake was closed at my local shelter, and just like I was a mess. But I'm incredibly grateful for Dallas Cat Lady for helping, because not only did he have feline leukemia, he had feline infectious peritonitis, FIP, which is deadly, and at that time the medication wasn't licensed. There's a whole deal about big pharma being super awful, but they were able to like give me like the underground hookup with medication and like save this cat from dying basically in my bathroom as I was like trying to save him very briefly, and then was able to help get him to Austin Pets Alive. And I'm also super grateful for Austin Pets Alive for getting Fluffy / whom they renamed as Hardy. He got another year of life before the leukemia kicked in, just because I think unfortunately being an outdoor cat was rough on him. And I think like I still feel really bad because I was feeding the community cats like all throughout COVID, and like became especially attached to him. And yeah, because COVID, you know, pandemic times was pretty lonely, and also like having that like habit in the evenings and being able to take care of somebody or something, I think really helped me get through the stress of losing my show and also the burnout I felt. So like being able to, I think, as much of a grumpy pants as I am, like I said, I'm very Eddie-like, and I hate everybody, but I think I do get recharged by being able to help, and so taking care of the stray cats was how I was like coping with other life stuff. But unfortunately, when Fluffy / Hardy got sick, it kind of just completely destabilized everything. And you know, I love my two cats, but there's something really special when you see a cat like run up to you. Like he learned to start crossing across the complex just to get to me because he knew I would be coming. And yeah, so having to surrender him when I had made plans to adopt him once I moved out, and then not being able to visit him when I went to Austin because he unfortunately died before I could get there. And sorry for bringing this bummer story, but like I'm very passionate about animal rescue, and so yeah, it's something that is hard, and I also want to talk about this because we're here in the U.S. we're having a crisis in many cities. Like the city shelter and a lot of rescues in New York have closed intake to cats. Texas is constantly over, like the shelters are always too full for dogs, and we try to ship them out to other cities that, you know, don't have as many dogs in the shelter, but there's just the overpopulation is bad. Same thing in California, and a lot of this could be remedied by policy changes, but it's like we can't even take care of humans, so of course like animals are also going to be overlooked, and the crisis that people suffer does trickle down to animals, because you know you can't afford to feed yourself. How are you going to afford to take care of pets? And like these private equity firms are taking over veterinarians, so vets get unfairly blamed for the rising cost of bills because they don't see that profit, and you know cost of medicine is going up. Like I said, like FIP medication wasn't approved for cats because of corporate greed. Basically, they wanted to make it only marketable to humans because it had the potential to be a COVID drug, and because FIP is a coronavirus too. But it meant that like cats who could be cured were not getting the treatment, and that was awful. And yeah, that's what gave Fluffy one more year of life, basically. So yeah, I have a lot of strong feelings about rescue, and I am like feeling so hard for Mateo right now because I think that is how people get involved in rescue, but it's also how they burn out, is because you have one moment that makes you start caring and you want to make a difference, but then it's so hard when like people who are making policies, people who have funding, are not giving you the time of day. So yeah, I was like, Mateo. Anyway, I want to get back to the story, but this is, like I said, I want to talk about this because anybody who works in animal welfare tends to be really stressed out and kind of get a lot of hate when they say like intake is closed. And I do have my criticisms because sometimes I'm like, are you being picky or are you actually lacking resources? And usually it's because of lacking resources, but sometimes there's other stuff going on. And sometimes there are bad actors, but I think most people in rescue are trying their hardest. And if they're a little bit like standoffish or curt with you, it's because they themselves have run into bad actors. And yeah, go adopt, don't shop. That's a whole nother conversation, but as long as we have this overpopulation crisis and abandoned animals, I think you should go, the responsible thing to do is to adopt and find some of these animals some homes because they really can't and shouldn't be living out in the wild. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell Mateo definitely that like he can't blame himself for losing an animal because unfortunately that also happens a lot. Microchip your pets. Like I said, a few months ago I trapped a cat that I thought was a stray and didn't have a microchip. Was gonna just TM trap neuter return her because wasn't sure, there would be any availability. Got super lucky, saw that not only did she have a collar, there was a phone number on the collar and called the people. And so kind of told them like, hey, you should be spaying her and microchipping her. And thankfully the city's DNR program took care of it, but got really lucky. And well, not all pets are lucky. So yeah, I don't really think you can't blame yourself.
They're my responsibility.
No one is perfect. All you can do is your best and roll with what happens. Oh, I need to tell that a lot. They're lucky to have someone who refused to give up on them.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a little hard on myself.
You're more than just a little hard on yourself, Mateo.
I've realized something over the last few days. When you're on your own, everything is so much heavier. You're carrying all the weight, and if something falls, you're the only one around to pick it up. But since you've been helping look for Davy, it's felt more like I had a partner in all this. Someone who cared about my little family as much as I do. Now that Davy's home, the thought of seeing you go, honestly, it makes me kind of sad. You've become part of the family, and I don't want to lose that.
I don't want to leave you either. I've grown pretty attached to you all too. I honestly just find out that your stupid little quest is done. Let's see. Let's say we've been attached to somebody or we don't want to leave. I don't want to leave you either.
Then what would you say to something more? I've never really had a lot of time to go out with someone, but I'd love to make the time to be with you.
Okay, it's gonna be like, hey, let's go rescue animal. The companion and I started volunteering at the animal shelter together as a thing to do, and I think it became work for him because he was kind of working with some of the dogs too, and then we wound up getting our own cats here, so not as involved as I am. No longer a date activity, but we'll suggest some things to Mateo that aren't just going to rescue animals. Even though I would love to have a partner to trap, neuter, return, because that's why I had to stop. It's very difficult. You can do it on your own. It's just very difficult, and especially since I had a cat that really needed 2 people because he's broken out of cages 3 times. Or broken out of traps 3 times. Like, yeah. So I'll TNR with you, Mateo. Yeah, I'd like that, like, a lot. Honestly, I see as much friends, I'd still like to hang out with them. So, okay, no, we're going full in.
Me too. I want to keep talking, but I should really look over Stitch. He's had one Chanel of a ride. Come by later so we can talk more?
Oh. Yeah, Mateo is definitely a slow burn. Like, we had to go on a literal wild dog chase. And then we can go date him. For something completely different.
Oh. You. Hey.
Oh yeah, we kind of accidentally insulted him, so let's apologize to him.
Whatever. When you're a trash can, you gotta have a pretty thick liner. But let's not get all counsel-y, okay? Not big on feelings. What do you got?
Oh no, we don't have enough empathy. Like, should be, look, I want to talk to you about how we're getting along. I guess I have something here to throw out.
Let's see it.
A chopstick. A ball I found made of a curious admixture of lint and hair. I'm not sure what it is, but it's sticky. You know, since they did come from Mateo, I'm gonna say we found a ball.
Goldmine. Where'd you find it?
Bathroom corner behind the toilet. Weird shit back there, man. I'm just rooting around in my pockets. I've been using it as a dish rack for now. That's weird. See, I imagined it to be bigger than just in my pockets. Yeah, it's the bathroom corner.
Yeah, those get good. Somehow the stuff under there gets huge. It's like it's sucking on radiation or something.
Yeah, that's our household since Pietros 4 feet. Hi, yeah, apocalypse. Lint balls. I do actually clean up theirs. We gotta.
Exactly. I actually once had one I could ride for a while. That was cool.
Yeah, sounds cool. Sorry, I don't recall specific balls.
It was awesome. Had to be careful, but pretty easy to get feet and hands and stuff tangled up in there. But anything that's not brand new is gonna have some associated weirdness.
Tangled in hair flesh sounds like you enjoyed it though. Glad you were a lint cowboy for a while.
What do you mean by that?
It's nice to know that you find uses for all the stupid junk I dump on you. I'd be sad thinking you were just stuck in here alone with all this money. I don't like either of those responses. I think it was just, see, I wanted to like tease it. I know he's gonna get offended with like stupid junk or something. Yeah.
Stupid junk.
Yeah.
I've already told you this once. Why am I having to say it again? I don't like that kind of talk. I'm a fairly easygoing kid. I don't think I'm asking for a lot.
Pokemon is just a word. I really don't like that response though. I don't get it.
I'm seriously warning you now. Choose your words carefully.
Okay, I got it. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Again. Okay, my word is suck.
These were the wrong words to choose. Cam turns his back and leaves.
Wonder what he would have, like, how he would have reacted. How he'd been like, yeah, you suck. If he wants us to be a little mean back, I don't know. Okay, we have to dice skate for a while. I know there's a little glitch that dice skate doesn't show up in theaters, but
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Working hard or hardly working? What's up, nerd? Hard at work, I see. Canyon is a cheese ball, so I think you have to do that.
Hardly working at the moment. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
I'm nobody's assistant. I'll do it for a price. Let me help you. It's my fault you got hurt. So, what was supposed to happen, because he ran away, and that was the little glitch, but we were supposed to actually have an interaction and basically cause, so kind of reverse Eddie, actually no, kind of same situation with Eddie, where I think we trip and fall on him, is what it is. Yeah, we're apparently very clumsy in this, which I am very clumsy. My partner is not, but yeah, so kind of very similar situation to Eddie, where we trip and Daisuke catches us, and since he's dishware, there's a crack. So, feel that.
You wish to right this wrong?
And he is way more, like, he's the quiet sort of angry, whereas Eddie is like, man, I'm pissed. Daisuke is maybe a little bit of my dad.
Good. I have preparations I must first finish. Return to me again, and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Also putting us to work. Isn't that what the dishwasher is for?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items.
I was also anti-dishwasher. So it's like, hey, you actually save more by using your dishwasher. And I'm like, and I have eczema, so he was doing the dishes. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
Okay, so now you're saying this, yeah, I guess. Sure thing. That's kind of hot. Calm down. Sure thing.
Please begin then.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel
annoyed, flustered, or nervous. So this is interesting. Like, Eddie was watching us, and you could tell it was out of concern. Daisuke does not seem to be concerned about us, but he seems to be concerned about the dishes. So I think I'm gonna be annoyed.
Why are you frowning? Is there a problem with the dishes?
I can feel you staring off and off. I don't want to be
How else will I ensure you are doing it properly?
micromanaging Daisuke. We tried trusting me.
Impossible. I hardly know you. But if it angers you to have my eye so closely upon you, I will take a step back.
Oh, at least he's considerate.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
I'll do whatever it takes. Right, my God, you're bossy. Got it.
Very good. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
I did mention Bolt and Eddie, and we'll see how things are going with them. There's a part of me that still wants to talk to Shades, but since we're already up here,
The breaker box is back to its brightly lit and well-populated glory. with its inimitable host standing ready at the door to greet you.
Livewire, you look ravishing as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another evening? Be honest, you enjoyed yourself so much last time you just couldn't stay away. Am I right?
The club is nice, but it's not what keeps me coming back. Actually, I tried to come by a few times, but the club was closed. It was an inevitable. I helped fix it with Eddie. Try not to bring attention to the fact that we've been coming by while it's closed, so...
Is that so? What is it that has captured your attention, then?
I think you know, or obviously. We're gonna tease him.
Do I now? Perhaps you should enlighten me, just to be sure.
It's you I can't get enough of. I mean, well, come on, you know. Okay, that just sounds bashful, so it's you.
Volt chuckles.
The spark is undeniable and mutual, I assure you. I was rather hoping you would come by today. What do you say we enjoy it a little more closely together, hmm? Care to dance?
No show. I thought you'd never ask. Okay, but fair warning, I'm terrible at this. If I lead, sure, hell no, you can't make me. Trying to think what would be the companion's response, because he gets on me because I refuse to dance with him. I am not a partner dancer. But he would. I wanted to be like, haha, playing a white boy. So, but he's actually like an okay dancer. That's not never ask.
He leads you onto the floor, not once losing your eyes.
Well, don't you have a show to get ready
You
for?
move quite beautifully, Livewire. I'm impressed.
The song has ended, but Volt has left his arm encircling your waist. He turns his face to yours.
Oh. Guess Volt, pull away. Volt, there's something you should know. You know, since we're in the moment, we're kissing him, because I think, we've kind of been flirting with both him and Eddie.
And plants a kiss on your lips that takes your breath away. Time seems to stop while the two of you are connected. Your entire body tingles, as though you've just been plugged into an electric socket.
Oh, what a description.
And then, far sooner than you'd like, the song ends. And with it, Volt's kiss. He smiles at you, his eyelids low and hooded.
It's far too easy to lose oneself with you. Loath as I am to say it, I must leave to start the show.
Okay, so he does have a show to get ready for. I'm like, see, this is... I think my romance with Volt would not go well, because I would have been like, hey, bro, don't you have a show to get ready for? Also, not one for kissing.
For the first time that evening, the power begins to fluctuate. It's louder than it has been before, and it does seem to go on.
That's not insane.
Don't let the surge fool you. My power is just fine. Don't think I'm done with you yet, Livewire.
Volt leaps onto the stage as you settle into your seat.
Good evening, my fellow objects and gentle things. I hope you're ready for...
The power surges violently, and Volt stumbles. He catches his breath and steadies
You
himself.
shouldn't have kissed Volt. This is what happens when you kiss people.
Ready for an incredible performance. Tonight we have...
The system buzzes, cracking and flaring. Volt drops to a knee and clutches his belly. The surge rages until the very room seems to shake, when suddenly... everything goes black.
Oh no. Volt is not okay. Volt's fully crap wet.
You hear nothing but the panic of the audience, the confused scrape of chairs. You make your way through the club in the dark to hear familiar voices.
I thought we fixed things.
You have to stop, Eddie. Oh, I can get it back. Just give me a minute to recharge. I can... Oh!
As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out that you've made it to some back room, a forgotten corner. The electrical power grid hangs on the wall, with Eddie slumped against it. Both Eddie and Volt look exhausted. Eddie dangerously so.
Did not fix things.
He fiddles with the grid controls.
Stop. Eddie, please. Just let me go out. You're going to fry yourself completely. I said no, Volt. Eddie. I can fix this. Eddie. Fuck's sake, Volt, I'm not letting you go out, okay? We both know what that could mean, and I'm not... I can't go back to being alone. I can't lose you. You can't keep splitting yourself like this. If you do, then...
Volt notices your presence and moves to stand. Eddie holds him back.
It's fine. They deserve to know.
No more lies. What's going on? What happened to you guys?
I'm failing. The power is failing and I can't stop it.
Eddie leans back against the grid controls, his posture crooked and jagged. He seems ready to combust from the inside, but years of control are keeping him standing. For now.
It was slow enough at first. I didn't even notice it. Small fluctuations, random surges. The entire house depends on my power, and it's my job to keep it stable for them. To keep them all safe. I had to work harder to compensate. I thought, if I could outlast it, it would all balance out. But it only made things worse. Even more unstable, so I had to push even harder just to keep up. And then it just became normal. To always be completely drained, barely hanging on. I don't know how long it took me to realize that it was my fault to begin with. My faulty wire. I was the problem. But I couldn't stop. They still needed me.
What about what you needed? That's too much for anyone to handle alone. So relatable. I think... Because Eddie's gonna think about the greater good. That's too much for anyone to handle.
Exactly. They needed me, and I needed help. So, I gave it to myself. I split myself. So there was more of me to go around. I made Volt. He was my fix.
I love this chain of events, just splitting the current, like that symbolism, but also this is my performer lore that, like, haha, I joke about it, and like it did create it in jest that, you know, Annalie, being IRL scientist and burlesque performer, got overwhelmed with the work, so tried to clone themselves and made Tony Fohawk Drag King. Just like Eddie made Volt. And, you know, my thing was kind of a haha, even though as I've become more, I think, mask leaning, Tony Fohawk is somebody that I want to be and I kind of need, so yeah, this is Oh, this is hitting so hard. Yeah. So you're actually one person a thing. What does that make false exactly? I'll say it's a fix. I don't like at this point. I don't think they're one entity. But the way this is phrased is very strange.
We're not one thing. We're not two things. We're connected.
The small glow around Eddie flickers and dims. He's clearly in pain.
This club has to run. It's power, it's light and music and heat and energy. It's everything. And I have to have Volt to make it work. I made him. It was supposed to be temporary. It only slowed things down by spreading out the power. But then, even that became too much. And now maintaining me is draining him just as much as...
This hurts. Because of how real it is. They doing too much. The thinking that, oh, if I do another thing to keep my mind off of something else, it's more work. Oh, jeez.
Just stop. I already told you. Eddie, they still need you. It's my job to protect you. Even from yourself. We're not doing it. It's too risky.
What is it? What do you need? Just tell me so we can figure it out together. Tell me so we can figure it out together.
The faulty wire. Volt, don't! You have to fix the wire and reset the system. If you do that, Volt could disappear. I don't know if I can bring him back. Please. You can't.
So, I had a conversation, obviously not quite like this, but you know, I've been dealing with going on 5 years of burnout now. Talking about ending, kind of closing a chapter in my performance life, and I just talked about it with my partner today. Oh my god, this is hitting home so hard. If Volt is a part of you, then you'll never lose him. Change is scary, but it can lead to something good. If I fix the wire, you won't really need both of you, though, right? Clearly, they've become separate entities, so I don't think the third one is. I was thinking back about the conversation earlier today. Yeah, I think it sounds so cheesy, like if Volt is a part of me, you never lose him, but I mean, going off my personal experience.
Easy to say when you're not the one who has to go through it. You don't know what it was like.
This is why I can't let go of performing, even if I am tired and I am trying to pursue some other things. Maybe not, but even I can see that what it's like right now isn't any better for you. Whatever happens, don't have to go through it alone. I'm here. I think Eddie needs the support. I don't think he's not one to be told what to do. Because he's going to insist on it. This is going to work until he dies. Because that's my personality kind of. So,
it's the only fix left, Eddie. We have to try.
Eddie sits there for a long moment, then finally nods.
You remember where the tools are? I'll walk you through what to do.
Ready? You're doing great. Almost there. This is the right thing, Eddie.
Wait. Fuck. Are we sure we have to do this? Quite. It's time, Eddie. Fine. Fine. All right, just before that, I just wanted to thank you for being here, I guess. Whatever, just do it before I change my mind.
He's so bad with talking about his feelings. But it's something I'm a little bit better about, like therapy has helped with that. Raise up the power.
Eddie leads you through the process, patient and attentive despite his reservations. When you've finished, he gives you the nod to do the rest.
It's also just like the IRL imagery of this. It's been like, oh, we have no electrical experience, and our breaker box is telling us how to fix them.
The dim light around Eddie and Vault blinks out completely, leaving you in total darkness. For a few moments, everything is quiet and dark. And then, a rustle. The lights turn on.
I got kicked out. Hello? Didn't work. Man, that was dramatic. Like, hello?
Over here.
Eddie is sitting at the bar, looking haggard but with a light in his eyes that you've never seen before.
Oh, hey there, Livewire.
Livewire. Only Vault calls me that, or hello yourself. How are you feeling? That.
Huh. I guess that's true. Funny.
Funny, yeah.
Felt really natural to say. I feel good. I'm pretty tired, but after a reset, that's normal. I don't know. I just feel stable. I'd almost forgotten what this felt like.
Where's Vault? What was that? One more time, I couldn't hear you. About what exactly? Okay, we do have to prod him a little bit. See,
Don't push it. I was holding on so tight to the way I thought things had to be. I didn't realize all that did was trap both of us in a situation that wasn't working. And honestly, I'm not sure I would have ever been able to see it if it wasn't for you. What he means is he's quite taken with you. Vault?
This is like best case scenario.
We both are, but I'm sure you already knew that. Look at you.
Wait, taken with me as in?
As in? As in, do we really have to spell it out?
Only if you're about to spell out friendship. Oh, that would be so mean. The feeling is very much mutual.
Wait, really?
Eddie, it's just like me.
I mean, if you're interested, we wouldn't mind you, sticking around. If you feel like it, or whatever. We would be delighted to have you.
I'm in, or yes, please give me that Vault Eddie sandwich. That is quite a phrase. Yeah.
All right, well, if you're gonna stick around, might as well be useful. Come on. You remember where the tools are? Let's go.
Gonna make us work some more, Eddie, after all of that.
I'll send over some drinks.
Yeah, you got an audience that needs some explaining. Yay! Leviting. All the great timing because companion's home, and that was our last part. So, and we get some empathy because we needed that. I am going to stop things there. Wow, like I knew I had seen spoilers for that ending, and so I kind of knew how like it was gonna play out, but geez, like I knew it'd be emotional for me, and especially after like conversations I've had today. Yeah, just wow. I just amazing writing and amazing acting from Jonah, and I think Amanda Hufford was the one who did the script for Volt and Eddie, and just what an amazing story! Like the Frankenstein references, the that symbolism of splitting the current, the whole thing with like burnout and kind of possibly chronic illness, or at least just like illness and stuff, and just how stress will take its toll on you. Just like I'm happy we got our first love ending, and I'm happy it was with Volt and Eddie. I was thinking it was either gonna, since we've been kind of pursuing them and Mateo and Shadow Lord really hard, I figured it'd be one of the three. I want to make things right with Cam, so hopefully next time can figure that out, maybe explore some more characters, yeah, get some more endings, and then pursue some of the some characters maybe that we haven't met yet, or yeah, figure out what's going on with Shelly and Penelope and the rest of them. So yeah, I had a great time. I got to take care of some other things, and yeah, want to see what's going on. What, I'm ending stream, so
I know.
yeah. So yeah, I know other people are streaming, so I thought about rating, but it's just me right now. So so yeah, I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Now you get to see what the companion looks like in real life instead of me playing a faceless PC version of him in dating sims. But yeah, might stream some more later this month, might not. So as always, treat everybody kindly unless they're asshole bigots, and get some rest. I should take my own advice, but we've seen what happens. Don't let yourself burn out. Don't be 2020 me. And I will see y'all later.